Hello again. Um, you find me in a better mood than I was in the last video. I finished a batch of Napoleonics and I'm back on 1/72nd scale plastic figures for Old John. Um, I really enjoy doing these. It's something about bringing, this is how John sends them to me. So I just get they come in bags, probably taken from multiple sets. Um, Put together as units of 24 figures, and they turn out fairly well, I think. Just run the camera back over those. So that's one unit. Every unit has its own distinctive sort of coat colour. They're wearing a long coat with fur trim or coloured trim. John sent me loads of reference stuff, so that's what I'm basing these on. I really have very little knowledge of the period, but they turn out well. They turn out well. 1/72nd plastic figures. They may not be the most detailed of figures, but just get him up there as the commander. But they're quite nice. So you can see here I have some artillery to do for him. These are by Mars, and they are Ottoman artillery. I'll just pick some of these up just so you can see some of the detail there. The plastic guns, that's what you get, really. These over here, these are by Strelet, so I think are one of the best makers of plastic 1/72nd figures at present. Always brilliant cover artwork, box artwork. And here are the figures. Just 24 figures falling out of bag, as tends to be the case with John. But if I can get these to focus, you can see they're actually really nicely detailed. I would say as good as any metal 20mm figure. I don't know how well I'm picking that detail up, but they are very nice figures. They're multi-pose, but it's not like the old Airfix days when you got loads and loads of different. They're pretty good. You've got lots of firing poses, for instance. So you've got lots of shooters. You can see the detail in those coats, the button detail, which is really good. So you've got firing, loading, and you've got commands. You'll find one of the loaders. Fantastic here. Look, the guy's putting the cartridge, tearing cartridge. Very little flash because it's hard to clean these things up. Very little flash. Great little faces. As I say, great box art. I enjoy doing these. John sends me urgent priority. Catalonian command. I think I've got those in the drawer. War of Spanish Succession. Sappers. And John's only this I think is a plate for the Catalonian command. Really nice, and he always sends me paper references. That's the box of the Ukrainian registered Cossack infantry. Great artwork as well. I find a lot of these 1/72nd ranges have fantastic cover artwork, which I think obviously helps them sell when they're on the shelves. But so that's just another update because I'm feeling a bit more upbeat. That's a bag of assorted figures. That's what I get, and they're all different colours, and then once they're all undercoated and painted, they tend to come together quite well. Just following on from that last video where I was saying about the American Revolution and looking for a commission, I think now I may have secured a commission for 720 of the Epic War of Celts and Celtiberians and just all the strips. So that's going to keep me going now for a while. It's 72 strips of 10, so it's quite a lot of figures. So I don't really need to be looking around for much else. I've still got the Napoleonics, which I'm going to cut down. And that's it. We'll see how it goes. So I hope you've enjoyed just having a look at these 1/72 for a change. I'll spend a couple of weeks on these, then I'll go back to doing. I've got loads of Peter Pig, American Civil War stuff. I'm not doing anything for myself at the moment. I'm happy. I just enjoy the painting. So got some nice new brushes, which I'm about to give a go. I'll let you know how I get on with those. I've got some more army painter brushes and some slightly cheaper brushes, but I've had a few problems with the army painters recently. Anyway, there we go. I better cut it here because I'm running out of battery. But do me a favour if you like what I'm doing here. Please hit the subscribe button for me because I'm pushing my way towards that 1,000 subscribers now. It's always been a bit of an aim for me. I see that up there. His little heart knitted. My daughter knitted. She's learning to knit. She's starting off, or crochet, I think it is. So I've got it hanging on there. She gave that to me. Okay then, I'll leave it there. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll be back soon with some different stuff, no doubt. Cheers.